Alright. Welcome back. This is Jack. I don't know how long there's a delay between when I start talking and when it actually starts broadcasting. So I will apologize for that. We're starting just a little bit earlier because I want to make sure I get the sound right. And I think I need to click over here. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're loading in. Oh, I do have some very good news. We're going to wait a little bit just to give everybody a chance to get on in. And by very good news, you'll see. Oh, it's good news for me. I'm pretty sure other people will be happy other than me. Alright, we're just going to sit here for a minute. While we're waiting, I'm going to look through the customization options. Alright, ooh, that's something new. What are you? Oh, that's not bad. I think I will go with... No, I'll stick with the that one. That's good. BD1. Have him look all beat up as hell. Yeah, I think the Racer is my favorite, but that one's not bad, I guess. Yeah, we're just going to stall for a little bit. Give everybody a chance to join in. I am going to check... I guess. Ah! Stall for a little bit. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was. There we go. Let's see. I still got 2 minutes before I would supposed to start. I'm just gonna talk, play around with some of the content I don't normally look at, which is like the data banks and stuff. That way I'm not going ahead of everybody else. Alright, so I missed a few things there. Project Augur officers. Yeah, I'm missing quite a bit of content I could have scanned, but that's not a big deal. Wait, Cordova's Journey? Yeah, I've almost got it. Alright. Hey, Gothic. Hope you're doing well. Just giving a couple more minutes to make sure everybody gets a chance to get in. And I still got a minute before I'm early, or before I'm on time, so. So, spoilers. I already looked. I am actually very damn close to the end of the game. Which means that I'm going to have to start looking for what my next Star Wars only game on Fridays is going to be. And I have a couple of opinions. I was talking with Cool Walker about it, and so I think I know what I'm going to do. So that's good. That's good. Naps are always good. You know, if you have to take a nap, do it. Naps are important. My problem is when I take a nap, I usually take a coma and don't wake up for a wee bit. Let me adjust the audio dialogue. I should have set it to headphones. There we go. Mind you, I only put it in one ear, so because I like putting it in both ears always drives me crazy. I've just gotten used to it from the Navy, I guess. All right, I think now's a good time to go ahead and get started. I'm probably on time now. All right, so here's the good piece of news I wanted to give. So I woke up this morning, stepped on the scale like I usually do, and it said 245. Now hold. I stepped on the scale just before getting on the stream. It actually dropped down to 240. Which means I've lost roughly about 30 pounds. However, my weight does fluctuate 5 to 7 pounds throughout the day. So I'm unsure of how accurate that is, but that's pretty damn good. So I'm pretty happy about that. So, woo. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start rolling. Nope, not that way. It is this way. But yeah, I'm glad you had a good day. You've had a good day today. That's kind of important. And of course, as always, smash that like button. That is good. That is phenomenal. I'm continuing to move towards my goal. I'm still a long ways off. My goal is 180. But that's going to be a soft goal because, and the reason why that's a soft goal is because I am pretty confident once I start putting on muscle, the actual weight will be inconsistent.
Leave me alone. Leave you alone. lost and defenseless in this dangerous plague. Never.
Okay, enough of this. Who are you really?
Is that Cordova?
Former Jedi. Yourself.
Coolsies.
We have much in common.
Let me up that then.
No? We both survived the purge.
I hope that's a
My
bit
troops
better.
betrayed me. I was forced to strike them down, and I escaped to this desolate place. To the darkness here. It almost took me.
I like his lightsabers.
But I conquered it.
You're the one the Knight brothers follow.
Yes. Well, these savages only respect strength. And as we both know, the Force is a most powerful ally.
Try not to talk over this. Kind of
You
important.
use the Force to seize power. That's everything the Jedi stood against.
These are dark times. They will consume us if we do not stand with each other.
I don't need your help.
I do like his
That
outfit.
broken lightsaber. It has a different tale.
It's fixed.
You saw something in there, didn't you? Something terrible. There are many such places here in Dathomir. Join my family. And I can teach you how to control its power.
Join my family, and I will teach you to control the power. Familiar words, Malicos.
Sister Merrin, you overstep your bounds.
For years, you said the Jedi orchestrated the massacre that killed my sisters. Yet here one stands, and you seek only to bring him into your family.
You were told to deal with it. Clearly you lack the power, little witch.
Power. You are mad, Malicos. Dathomir has unmade you, and my misplaced loyalty has allowed you to lead the Knight Brothers astray. Unlike the Jedi, the Night Sisters of Dathomir do not turn on their kind. Our bond is eternal.
Your sisters are dead.
Yes, their graves are all around you.
Time to go.
Yeah, Dathomir don't stop fighting after death. That's just kind of an inconvenience.
Foolish girl. This power is beyond your control.
You both shall learn. When you face one Night Sister of Dathomir, you face us all!
I have a feeling this is a run, get out of here moment. So for those who missed the good news, I said at the beginning of the stream, oh, my lightsaber's broken. It actually is broken. That's poop. So I can't even fight. It's just pretty much just run. Anyway, for those who missed the good news, so I stepped on the scale when I first woke up this morning. Ow. And it said 245. With me starting at 260, that's phenomenal. Hold though, because I stepped on the scale just before I got, before I went onto the stream, and it said 240. So that makes, I'm going to say unofficially, I've lost 30 pounds. The reason why I say unofficially is because my weight does vary by 5 to 7 pounds. throughout the day. So I don't know how accurate it is. I don't know how accurate my scale is, but that is some phenomenal news. And that makes me pretty happy, even if it is inaccurate.
Get us out of here!
What'd you do, kid? I got dead witches crawling all over my ship!
Just go!
But as I said in the post, approaching the I know I'm approaching the end. I actually looked up. Yeah. Well, I've actually upped my water intake. I've reduced my coffee and upped my water.
Your master's lightsaber.
I saw him. Bastard to Paul. I saw the day he died. I saw what I did.
Cal.
Now it's destroyed. I couldn't save him.
Cal, you were only a child.
No, I know I could have helped him if I'd been stronger and braver, if I would have listened to him. I could have helped him. I know it.
Cal, it's time I told you everything that happened to me when I escaped the Empire.
I'm gonna sip of my coffee while they're talking.
They brought Shirley in the room. And when I saw her eyes, they showed me what I had caused. She was an inquisitor. And something in me gave. And I lost all control. And I tapped into the dark side. And I killed them all. Every last one of them. Except for her. And for years, I couldn't forgive myself. I was a wreck. Because I had all this rage. And I tried pushing it down, but there was no hiding from myself. And all I wanted to do was die. But then I
My
learned
face
about the
hurts. Why does your face hurt? I need to know.
a spark of hope that there could be a future, that we could move on. Get up.
So I'm not crazy when I was talking about the animation on her eyes. She is batshit insane. And the eyes are her window.
I can't change what I did no more than you can change what happened to your master. It's in the past. But
See, even
Cal,
she
you
blinks.
have to make a choice to move on.
How?
You're gonna start with this.
I'm building my own new lightsaber.
You are going to build a new one.
Oh, heads up for anybody who's in my Sunday campaigns, because a lot of you are listening. You are not allowed to be a Sith. You are allowed to be a Dark Jedi or a Dathomir Witch or something along those lines, but not a Sith, and there's a reason for that. How her eyes are set in her skull. Yeah, yeah.
Cal,
But I've known people who had eyes
you
like
will be
that.
tested.
Yeah.
I run a
ready.
Star Wars
need
Sunday
just
game.
you.
You've listened in on it. You know all
Every
about
Jedi
that.
faces
It's not
the
streamed,
dark
so
side.
I really should have put on captions. I thought
It's
I had.
very easy to fail.
You're still struggling with the dark side. Even after cutting yourself off from the Force.
We will always struggle. But that is the test. It's the choice to keep fighting that makes us who we are.
So I want to talk about quick piece of lore about the Force and my feelings on it. Once this cutscene's over.
I guess it's about time I find out who I am.
Alright. So, according to Star Wars lore, there is effectively... Where the hell am I? Shattered Lake... Oh, I'm in Ilum. I forgot about this. So in Star Wars lore, there's effectively, on the Jedi side, two trains of thought. There's extremes one way or another.
It's been a while.
you have the type that Yoda and Mace Windu had. There is definitive good, rules on good, the lawful version. And then you have the living force, which is more neutral, or not even chaotic, just neutral, where you kind of go with the flow for the most part. And that was more Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Anakin to some degree. Both had their reasons. The lawful one was very, hey, you crossed the line, you've gone too far kind of thing, whereas the living force was up for debate. The rules were kind of shifting based on situation, which you can argue which way is better. Which is better, which one's not. Okay, I gotta find a way to climb. Is this climbable? No, it is not. How about here? Nope. It's gotta be a climbable spot. Okay, there's something right here? Yeah, no, that's way too small. Oh, hang on. Right here. Oh, here it is. So the reason why I bring this up is the ones that were lawful, I feel that would be more likely to fall, or just fall into that despair, because they gave in...
the worst blizzard I've ever seen.
Fall into it once.
Storm, the temple. It all feels connected somehow.
Like, they accidentally gave into the dark side once. And they viewed themselves as, maybe not worthless, but that they had failed, and then they kind of give up. Okay, here's where I can climb. And that's kind of why I don't like that. But however, with the Living Force, you might have also had the same issue. Because they were already, I don't say flirted with the dark side, but had less of a fear of it. So they were more inclined, they might be more inclined to slip on it. But again, there was very little Living Force during the Republic time. Because most people followed Yoda and Mace Windu's example. And only, out of the 3 Living Force, Anakin became Darth Vader. So, that's just some philosophy about Star Wars I wanted to spit out real fast. Don't worry, we're not going to discuss the Moff Tarkin. The Moff Doctrine. Sorry. The Tarkin Doctrine, that's its name. You know, I can word, I can English. What are you?
The great Jedi meditated here. He returned at points throughout his life to contemplate his many adventures and trials.
Use on drugs. And they sound like they're good drugs. I feel like this is going to be a bad idea. It's the only way I see, though. Wait, can I go up any? No. Okay, so I'm going to try the dumb idea. Thankfully, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this won't kill me. There we go. Only way forward is sometimes jump to your death. What are you? I don't know what that did, but I'm gonna assume it was good.
Yeah, it used to be beautiful.
Yeah, oh no, red doors means I currently can't go through it.
I remember this room. Master Yoda melted that door to let us into the caves. Not with the Force, with that crystal. The light passed through it and carried its warmth. I bet we can do it too.
Alright, I gotta plug this in somewhere then. Oh, I see where. Hang on. Can I pull that? I can. But why? Oh, I see. Hang on. I see a red door, painted black, black as night. Why are you saying, oh my god? That's what I'm curious about. Possibly. I mean, there's no real telling. Alright, that didn't do it. Not what I meant to do, but okay. Yeah, I'm gonna step away, let it go. Grab this one. There we go, because that doesn't look like it's powered anyway. Okay, there we go. Now it's just a matter of me getting the crystal into the right spot. Come on. Woo! It's working, I think. Yeah, this is where they get their crystal. Is this an instant death? It does not appear so. No, what'd you find? Scanning.
I hear you, BD.
No, it's not a weird spelling. That's just somebody who drinks a lot of alcohol would spell it. Alright, so how do I get back up? Okay, there's where I can climb. Did you find something? I do hope that me saying no Sith, like you can't use the Sith background, is not gonna mess with anybody too much. I will need to clarify that for a few people. And that's just a light beacon. Alright, I gotta find out how I'm supposed to... Oh, that looks like I can wall run right here. Let's find out. Nope. That's lit up like... Oh, I need to melt that. Okay, hang on. See, that's one of the few things I don't like about this game is, like, I just want to kill people with a lightsaber. Why are you making me do these puzzles? Okay, so I'm only able to reflect it there for now. Hang on. Well, that disconnected it. Well, I didn't mean to... Wait, what's this? Looked like there was something I could do there. I'll get this, I swear. But how's the dental stoof going? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I am the dumb. Hang on. There, that's plugged into there. I push it. That didn't do what I needed it to do. Alright, can I force push while holding this door open? Because all I gotta do is have the door open. I don't have to... let's see what he says, just so I'm not stuck here.
That crystal magnifies heat from the light outside. Just need to get it in the right position, then open the window across from the waterfall.
I understand this. I am trying to find out how to... Can I also put this here? No, it doesn't look like it. Wait, hang on. Alright, you are... You know what? I'm going to do something stupid. This probably won't work, but we're going to find out. Oh, it did work. No one talk about this ever. Nope. Now my problem is, now I gotta figure out how to, well, okay, I can go through this door. I forgot about that. I just opened this up. Light enhancing crystals. There's the rope. I was about to jump to my death, and I was like, oh, wait, there's a rope. Yeah, and I still fell. I find a rope, still falls to my death. gonna get a little bit more inertia. There we go. Another beam of light. Give me a second. I know what I gotta do now. Not that. Come here, you. Missed a step last time. Alright. This is why I don't stream, like, Resident Evil games anymore, because I'm like, you know what, you guys are gonna find out, like, how little I notice things. Are you crapping me? Yeah, it only has the 2 positions. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, here's the difference. I had to do this whole puzzle thing. Yoda's just like, nyeh, nyeh. Like, the dude moves Star Destroyers with his mind. Yeah, I am so glad that I'm past that puzzle. Like, I really didn't. I was stuck on it for too long. Like that water puzzle. That one upset me. Just doing that for the save point. Whee! Oh, this is... Oh, that's cold. That's cold. Like, the area is surrounded by ice. What temperature is the water? Probably ice cold. Character just joined the polar bear club.
There's heat coming from those cracks underwater, but it's freezing up here.
Okay, so there is some warmth in that water. Still probably cold.
We must be close.
Cool. Crystal
I can't
caves.
pick any kyber crystal. It chooses you. Yeah, kind of like you. Yeah, let me see.
Geo, dude.
Just a little shake. It'll be okay. Let's hope it holds.
Now, my one curiosity is, at this point, according to Rogue One, wasn't
Find something?
the Empire like raiding this place for kyber crystals for the Death Star?
Very nice.
This may be just like a little before that, but still.
Whoa! Close one. Call's getting stronger. Let's hurry.
I'm about to get a new kyber crystal. I wonder what it's going to look like. Yeah, possible. Nope, not that way. Not that way. Not yet. I need to do something with that rock, which means I need to go up there first, because I can't pull it down. I gotta push it down. Oh,
I
Santa.
feel like I'm surrounded by ghosts.
Kinda are.
I'm not all right. It's hard to be here. It's them. How did they find us here?
There, I now have a probe droid protecting me.
Seer, we've got a problem. There are probe droids in the caverns.
There's no way they could have put a tracker on us. But I would have said the same about Trilla hijacking your comm. Reese and I will search the mantis.
Thanks. I'll be back as soon as I've got my crystal.
You're vulnerable out there. Don't take any unnecessary risks.
For those who are in my Sunday campaign, if you are like, hey, I want to be a Force user, go for it. Like, I'll run a... Yeah, he is a sentient droid. He has a heuristic processor. If I have to run a party full of nothing but Jedi and dark side Jedi, that's not a problem.
That's it. I can see it shining.
Hell, this actually might be the reason that they find Ilum. Because there's no telling that Anakin knew where it was, or Palpatine knew where Ilum was. And they found Ilum purely because,
Let me see.
we went there. So that's a possibility. Alright, I'll have to go that way once I get a lightsaber. I'm gonna go down in the water then. Cold! Massive shrinkage. But yeah, he is a sentient droid. He has a heuristic processor. With heuristic processors, they can... they're usually smart enough to be able to... possible, we don't know. They have the ability to not only follow orders, but also interpret them.
I can feel it.
So when you have a complicated set of orders, they're able to go, hey, here's the best way to do it. Whereas simple droids like, hey, we want you to open this door, and it'll do what it's only programmed to do. Like, I'm going to go use this probe point. That makes sense.
BD, don't come any closer. BD!
And that would make sense that Count Dooku would know. He was a Jedi Master. He's considered one of the 20 Fallen, which in Jedi lore there are... Am I about to go unconscious? Yep. There are 20 Jedi Masters who went to the dark side. Anakin likes to call himself one, but he was never a Master, so he is not. Oh, it's myself. Cool Walker, if you had a poncho like that, how often would you wear it? Because if I have to fundraise to get you a good poncho like that, I will. I am one with the Force is one with me. I am one with the Force is one with me. I am one with the Force. That's all I can think of. So odd question to anybody listening. I'm debating if I want to do voice practicing to pitch down my voice. There's no real reason for it. That's it. The Force is with me. I was fucking up the second half. It's split? But why? That's fine. But I'm definitely no corpse husband. Or Markiplier.
He failed.
Failure's not the end, my friend.
That's good, buddy.
Yeah, the sad part is his voice is only like that because of vocal damage.
This may be the last you see of me. I can sense the doom of the Jedi Order is upon us. No. Failure is not the end. It is a necessary part of the path.
I got some
Hope
weird alerts I was
will
curious
always
about.
survive in those who continue to fight. Like you, BD-1. I believe you will find someone just as brave and persistent as you have been. And you will help them, as you have helped me. But your memory will be completely lost. Are you sure you want to do this? Beginning total memory encryption. Only with a trusted connection will your memories be restored. I believe in you, as I always have.
This
I
is some
believe
damn
you
good
choose
voice acting.
to replace me. Goodbye, old friend.
Your memories. You risked them for me.
Not gonna lie, my voice was about to break a couple of
Even
times.
you too, but yeah, you're right. There's still a chance. There's always a chance. Come on.
For those who watch/play my Friday game, who's gonna guess what color I'm gonna use? I'm just gonna cycle through them, but it's definitely gonna be purple. Wait, I can use pink? Purple or pink? Say it in chat. Purple or pink? I'm leaning heavily towards pink. Sherrod says pink. Gothic, Rushman, Cool Walker. Sherrod votes 3 times pink. Doesn't work that way, but we're gonna pretend it does. Alright, purple. Alright, so we're tied between pink and purple. We got Cool Walker and Gothic. They're the last 2 to vote. If it ties, I'm going to go with pink. Just because I know if Matt Techie was here, he would vote pink. Just because Sherrod said it. I know I can switch, but what I'm choosing right now... Alright, I'm going to say Cool Walker said pink. We're going pink. And I think he learns to split his saber after this. Oh, we got a guest! Let's hope he doesn't trip over any of my wires, because I'll be a little upset he's spaghetti. He also chooses now to stand in front of the screen. Come here, little buddy. I'm holding you. I need some love after that scene. I did say that. You're being loved on. You can't go anywhere. Okay, you can go now. So, I'm going to quote Uncle Iroh after this cutscene, and it's over. Although one should always believe in themselves, it does help to sometimes have other people believe in you. That scenes like that get me every time for that reason. That's why scenes like that get me every damn time. And this is not to play with anybody's sympathy, not say anybody let me down or anything, but when I was like trying to do my books back in the day, which was probably a Tuesday, actually I can almost guarantee it was probably a Tuesday, I was checking to see if there was any new attacks that showed up. Yeah, let's do it. I felt like no one believed in me and all that stuff. I know it's not true. Intellectually, I know that wasn't true. But that's how I felt. And there's been times while doing my YouTube channel that I feel that a lot of people I had hoped would believe in me didn't. Once again, that's how I felt. I agree, but I think it was Disney or George Lucas who said that the only lightsaber colors are yellow, green, blue, and red. Oh, and purple because of Mace Windu. I don't know if you guys heard it, but the Stormtrooper goes, "Holy shit!" Fight me, okay.
Let's move, BD.
No, I'm good. I'm good. We're gonna keep doing this. This is when Cal actually starts fighting. No, light spears are a thing. Actually, the High Republic's already said that's a thing. A bandit killed a Jedi, took his... yeah, he took... Oh, I should have hacked him. Odds of surviving are low. Very low. Did you just hear that? BD1 just did the Star Wars theme. Oh, awesome. Oh, I got punched.
You need a stim, BD.
I thought I rolled. I'm really curious what lightsaber. He's got to be a master. He's got to be an apprentice of Jarkata, because he switches between dual blade and staff saber pretty fluidly, which is a property of Jarkata. Just gonna chill here for a second.
What do you think?
Yeah, this is
Here. They've taken over Ilum.
Are you all right?
No, they spotted me.
this is this character like unleashed. Like all that emotional baggage that was holding him down from using his powers is gone now. So he's going all out.
The Jedi is here.
Copied loud and clear.
My lightsaber attacks are even stronger. Yeah, because it was the best. It would be the best place to.
We can't stop him. He won't stand still. Let's take him out.
Ow. He's too far away, I think, for me to actually ping it back to him. Which means Ilum is gone now. It's been completely destroyed. Though Ilum is not the only place that Kyber crystals can appear. It's just the prominent one that was used. Not to mention artificial ones can be created. There is a light side way and a dark side way to do it. Because Luke Skywalker's second lightsaber was artificially created. There, you're out of the fight.
Let's bring this fight to the end.
Ow. I'm not apologizing for that one. So I got distracted by that rocket. Thank you. Okay, let those two droids go at it while I deal with this rocket launcher guy.
You're lighting up
Who was-
Imperial channels. They're
Who was-
doing everything they've got it.
Are you in Greece safe?
We're laying low.
Which, incidentally, the rocket launcher guy was more on my side.
What about disguising the Mantis' signal?
That trick only works if they're not expecting it. I have another idea.
I don't like that. I don't like that. But I am enjoying having a pink lightsaber. TBH. Ooh, what's this?
Take a look.
Because there's a lot more than just kyber crystals that can be used for lightsabers too. Tenel Ka, she used a Rancor
They're
pearl.
scrambling transmissions, but it won't be long before they're restored. Hopefully it'll buy us some time.
Thank you. There's stormtroopers everywhere.
Yeah, he's meowing.
Ilum was our planet, Cal. Don't let them forget.
My dad's doing stuff in the kitchen. He's like, I want attention! He's definitely one of those kitty cats who are like, you're going to pay attention to me when I want you to. All this history that they're just destroying for no reason.
We're in pursuit.
Step off. Reinforcements are on the way. You will regret that.
Saw an interview with Lucas. Really commend him for selling Star Wars so he can make movies he knows no corporation would finance. Makes sense, but I wish he would have kept more creative control. I think it would have made a more cohesive vision. But you're 100% not wrong. Disney is a little bit has enough money to go. All right, this is probably going to fail. Oh well, we've got the money.
What? With the Empire on your tail? Are you crazy, kid?
Trust me.
We do. We'll close the ship.
I've got two ATSDs and they're both just backing up from me. I'm fine with it, and the reason why is because nothing stops a Force user from creating something so unique. In fact, it was more the Jedi who had a lot of issues with someone breaking Orthodox.
BD, I need help.
There we go. That was difficult. So to answer your question, I'm cool with it. Inquisitors, the only reason they would have an Orthodox one, is because they don't always make their own lightsaber. They tend to... Wow, they're just railing on me right now. Here, let me see if I can split them up a little bit. Yeah, Kylo Ren. Sorry, for some reason my mind read you saying Rey. I liked it. So I'm gonna be honest with you. So with some of the questions you ask, Whisper, I sometimes feel like you're like somebody from Disney trying to poll me so that they can. Ow! Too soon or too late. You're trying to poll me so you can make better Star Wars content.
Buddy, help.
Wow, this has really kicked my butt. Well, it is 2 ATSTs. Once again, I did it too late. That I get every time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think you actually are, but it was just a funny thought that occurred to me. Ow. And mind you, I could totally imagine Disney hiring people to do stuff like that. Just lurk in, like, Star Wars streamers' channels and see what they think about this and that. Totally can imagine that. Now, the real question is, Whisper, if you're not actually that, if you are actually that, would you be able to admit it?
You did it.
Yeah.
Did.
That's why he got paid so
With that
exceedingly
all.
well. One, he's a big
I used to sit
actor.
on Baraka dreaming about storming Coruscant with survivors from the Jedi Council. Instead, the Order's hopes rest on a gambler, a fallen Jedi, and a failed Padawan. A bunch of screw-ups.
You can say that again.
BD's the only reliable one. He let Cordova wipe his memory so he could stay behind and guide us. But you're both willing to sacrifice everything. To keep going even when it seems impossible.
Failure's a part of the journey.
Yeah, but that 100% makes sense with Mark Hamill and his current incarnate of Luke Skywalker. Alright, I'm going to first, before I do anything else, come back here and heal. Heads up, Whisper, since you're not in my Discord, you may not have seen this, but once I finish this game, hang on. Well, we think we're beyond the point of telling the truth about anything when it comes to Disney PR agency. We tend to answer questions when asked, although vaguely, perhaps. That was an amazing answer. 10 out of 10. Would hear that answer again.
Hey, wasn't there a gigantic crashed ship on Zepho? Think there's any good loot in that thing?
I'm going to take a side trip to Zaffo for no reason. Nope, we're going to Dathomir. Screw it. What was I going to say?
Dathomir, huh?
It's time I
Pop my
faced
ankle.
him.
You're ready to face your past.
I forgot it.
What
It's
about you
gone.
and Trill?
I forgot what I was going to
I
say.
don't know if I'll ever be ready.
Oh, because you're on my Discord channel, you don't know this. On Monday and Wednesday, when
And
this
I'm
game
so
is
proud
beaten,
of you for that.
it's going to be replaced with another Dark Souls-like game. However,
you if you need.
every Friday from noon till 3 p.m. is always going to be a Star Wars game. And the next one is going to be Force Unleashed. And then, of course, I have my 5 p.m. Tabletop game,
right,
which tomorrow's Friday session should be the last one in the arc unless something happens. And then probably going to take a 3-week break from that game so I can prepare the next arc, or I can introduce, basically rejigger the whole game so the second arc is completely different from the first. Maybe you guys actually leave Corellia. Still can do the whole cyberpunk thing.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Any
Yes and
bet
no.
what horrible thing will happen this time? More dead things, giant spiders, killer plants.
Okay,
Hang on.
about Spy in Team Fortress 2. If you actually look at his disguise, it's literally a paper mask with the picture of the person. It's kind of funny to me. But 2, hardcore, like, I'm split on that question. Like, I honestly can't give you a straight answer because I do like playing Sekiro. I do like playing Dark Soul-like games. I really do. However, 100% however, I am also of the opinion games that are only difficult also do prevent people who are just incapable of either investing the time to quote-unquote get good or just may not have physically the capabilities of playing it like that. So I would say very difficulty. You can make a game where it's like, hey, 100%, this is going to be Dark Souls for you. You can, like, off the start say, hey, this is going to be a Souls-like game. It's going to be incredibly difficult. And you can say the other one is, this is if you want to enjoy the story. And make it just like that. That is the answer I've come to in my own head. Now, does that mean there's some niche games where it's like, beating it is the challenge, is the accomplishment? Go for it. Before I forget, I have to say this as a YouTuber. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you hadn't already, and probably toss out a share if you want. I've still got at least another hour, but it feels like we're extremely close to finishing this, so I might finish it up in this stream, and then Force Unleashed will be picked up on Friday, unless I have technical issues with the stream.
Something cool?
Because I wanted to do a Wolfenstein 3D stream, but unfortunately, that and Dark Forces are such an old game that it has to boot into Messi-DOS, which is very hard to record/stream. I think there's something back there. But Whisper, did that answer your question? I'd have to be on the other side. What's up there? Nothing really. Alright, where am I going? Like, I can cheat and actually look at a map and know where I'm going. Oh, I'm going the long way. Let's go the short way. Let's go the non-long way. Which I think I'm doing right. Hang on. Oh, that boulder is blocking my holographic view. Decent answer, but by the way, we're accustomed to games without HUD, prompt up buttons, and action hints. What are your thoughts on these old games versus today's games with hand holding? Okay, I'm still fine with hand holding games because once again, there's going to be those people who just don't have the time. Now, if you want an example of a game who straddles that middle line extremely well, probably my favorite example is going to be Warframe. Now, Warframe, by no stretch, is the best game. It's extremely grindy. But it balances the... There's got to be an... Where the hell am I going? They're the ones who straddle the extremes extremely well. You're going to have people who have all the time in the world to grind and get the good gear, including the premium stuff that's locked behind paywalls. And I know we had a vote on what colors. And then you also have the, hey, you've got time, you've got money because you work a lot, so you're going to be able to sink in $20 for the new Warframe, but not the time to really grind out and farm for the parts. So they do a very good middle ground, and it's 100, and it's probably the best free-to-play game for that reason. I just went in a big-ass circle. So let's do this. Wow, that jumping is getting weird. Okay, I didn't even need to go that way. Actually, can I go through here? I was hoping I could just push that out of the way. So I'm personally not a fan of it in the regards that I feel that robs some of the game where, especially like, frick, what was the game? There was a Mario game where they straight up, if you got stuck on a level, it would like, hey, do you want to skip this level? Or it would automate it for you or something like that. That I am really not a fan of. However, there is once again an audience for. I'm just going in circles here. There's an audience for that, and can I jump down to that? I'm gonna jump down to that and probably get killed. Yep. All right, where the hell do I go? Like seriously, I completely forgot where to go. Rope stuff there. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Now I know I'm kind of like splitting the. Okay, hang on. Our first contact with a hint game was Absolution. Okay, it was quite different from the original Hitman games on PlayStation 2, where you were equipped with no signal. Yes, and that comes from a generation of gamers were people more often than not who could invest a lot of time into games. I think I gotta break open that door. That's the only thing I can figure out. Because that's the direction that I have to go, but it's not opening. So the people who were able to play games like the original Hitman games had time to invest. So you could, so you did have the ability to make games where you were supposed to get good. Okay, I'm guessing this is the right way because there's baddies. Whereas nowadays, gaming has reached the point where you have such a wide community of different gamers, including people who either grew up gaming and now can't play like they used to, or I really hate it when they chain me like that, but it's part of the game. Just gonna run because I finally found which direction to go. Oh, good. They can't actually hit you when you're doing that. So that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. But they don't like in the like you have to actually get close to the thing to actually let you know that you can interact with it. That I enjoy. Mind you, I'm not a big stealth survival person. I tried to do that with my Evil Within, but that game eventually abandons the whole stealth part. So that's another conversation. Oh, it's that droid again. And a bounty hunter, it looks like. Ow. Oh, he's just wrecking into me. Ow, I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to heal.
Up here.
There we go, finally. There, he's gone. Now it's just the... Okay, I should have force pushed that. No. The action performing ones are fine. So, like, okay, hang on. I'll do an example in this game. One second.
What is it, buddy?
I want to make sure I don't need to scan him, and I lost my chance. All right. So imagine I'm playing like the Hitman game. I don't like it if it said press square against that door from this distance, but if it waited until I'm about here, that's fine. I just don't like it where I can cross map go, that's a door I can open. If you get about halfway and then you notice the color distortion, you notice... because Far Cry, they got smart with their climbing things. I got a good buddy who's colorblind, so he has issues with being able to spot subtle differences between things when it's just a slight coloration. But they started making it where it was bright yellow. Hey, this is a thing you can climb. So that helped somebody who effectively had a handicap, for lack of a better description. Oh, here we go. Cutscene.
Master.
You were wrong to return here unarmed.
Not unarmed.
You think that lightsaber proves you a Jedi?
No. Facing you. Memories that have haunted me since Braca. I won't run from them anymore.
Then let us see what manner of death your courage brings.
Now, if I remember correctly, the early Hitman games, you had the ability to turn off the action performing symbols.
If you cannot surpass my teaching, you will die here. Pathetic. Is power the answer?
Objective markers are fine. Like, this one does a good job with it. Hey, I need to go that effing direction. That's fine. But where, like, the full path is marked out for you, kind of annoying. Now, if you could toggle it in the option settings, that's fine. That's great.
I will never forget. The loss has become a part of me. I will honor your teaching. And your sacrifice.
Though with the exception of, like, Dead Space. Dead Space made it part of the game, where it was part of the lore. That was great.
Remember, persistence reveals the path.
That was good.
Cannot hide your weakness.
Alright, that's one down. Because one of my problems with, like, some Souls games is where there is no map whatsoever. And you don't know where the hell you're going. And now the map doesn't have to give you, it can give you as much or as little hints as the developer wants. I'm cool with that. Correct. Because remember, I grew up with, like, Contra. That's, like, my first game, where there is no hints. Well, mind you, Contra just go to the right.
Don't be scared. Remember, we have a deal. You promised to teach me your magics.
I'm fine with either direction. What I want, what I would prefer, is options.
This man has promised to grant us our vengeance, but only if I teach him our magic. Forgive me. I
Early-
must ally with Magicos.
Because remember, like, the early Hitman ones, they allowed you to turn off and on as many hints as you want. And this one asks, do you want hints? And even then, the hints are shitty. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what like. I would like the idea that you can toggle between the two. Do you want hints? Do you want help? That's for the casual gamer. For the person who wants to get the perfect silent assassin score, I think I'm just going in circles. Then you can do the other route. Okay, where am I going? Like right here. I'm just checking to see where I'm going. There's a crack right there. I didn't notice. That's fine. And I can choose not to do that. I like player choice, because it doesn't take, as far as I know of, it doesn't take much to program these choices in. You program it with everything, and then you set the ability for them to be independent variables to toggle them off. Hell, even your health
You
bar,
chose to
I feel, should be
return.
able to be toggled off.
Brave, but not wise.
Maybe. Marin, right? I'm Cal Kestis. What you were told about the Jedi was not true.
So you say, Cal. Malicos said many things too.
Terran Malicos might have been part of my order, but what he is now, I have no idea. All I do know is having a lightsaber isn't what makes you a Jedi.
Then what does?
We were peacekeepers. We were betrayed by those we protected. Hunted down by the Empire. I might be one of the last of my kind.
I was only a child when they attacked. An armored warrior brandishing this descended upon us
Darth Vader.
and cut down my people. My sisters. Until I was left alone
Yes, I played them when they first came out.
the day.
All the way up to Blood Money, actually. I
Then
think that's the last
Malicos
one I played. Once again, I'm not a stealth
and promised
survival
me
person
revenge
player.
if I shared our secrets with him in return.
I know what it's like to lose everything. And Malicos was wrong to use that against you. We don't have to be enemies.
We will need this.
There she goes again.
So, Whisper, we
I'll be
joke.
watching.
Let's get out of here.
Whisper, we were joking about you being, like,
lies
market
ahead.
research person.
You could turn back.
I can't. Lives are at
I would
stake.
totally love to consult on stuff. Like, I would do it for next to
Force-sensitive
nothing.
Children who will be hunted down and murdered.
Like,
As
I
we will.
like payment would be, hey, you get to go behind the scenes, maybe do some acting.
have never been one to
Correct.
shy away from
You are 100% correct. Although I do like some of the actors who played Agent 47. Because my dream is to be able to be an actor,
Kestis.
but
Malicos.
Welcome home.
it'd be rather difficult.
You to begin your training. What in these ruins tempts you so much? Risk death.
I could ask you the same thing.
There is power there. Beyond Jedi understanding. Power I control. I would offer you the same thing.
Don't you understand? I'm not interested in power.
It may have been
I wanna
Grievous,
restore
but
the
it said
order.
armored. I feel it was Darth Vader.
Restore the Jedi Order.
Yes, I am a geek all around. I can talk Star Wars and I can talk Marvel all day, every day.
It's over.
I can talk games, I can talk movies. Mind you, I'd prefer to be an
Jedi
actor, but that's
fell
another
for the purge.
conversation.
It was stifled by tradition. Deafened by
I know
our
enough about
past
programming
glories.
to be able to
Blinded
break it down
by
a little bit.
endless war.
Maybe. But it's never over, Malicos. We stand here now, the chance to learn, to rebuild from our mistakes.
Jedi learn. There's no future for them. How can you not see that?
But I'm a nobody small-time streamer right now. Maybe one day I'll be big.
You and me. We could build something different. Something better.
Surprise, surprise, it's going to be Mark Hamill. That's the first one that comes to mind. Immediate first one. Kevin Spacey used to be one I respected, but I've kind of lost that. Gary Oldman's another one I heavily look up to. I'm going to have to finish the rest of that after this fight. Or when I die in like 30 seconds. I feel like this is a final boss fight. So one of my problems with Jedi going dark all the time is they almost immediately switch to I'm using a red lightsaber. Does the whole emo thing immediately. You don't have like a dark Jedi who like has been a dark Jedi for more than 5 minutes who doesn't go, I'm keeping my old lightsaber. And they're doing it as like an insult to the order. Oh, that's cheating. Oh, actually, it was just a really cool flaunt. Got it. Like, Darth Krayt was cool. Yeah, he's an amazing actor, but as a person, I lost respect for him because of some of his behind-the-scenes stuff. Like, his role in The Usual Suspects, he did an amazing job. Hands down. His role in 7, he was phenomenal. Ow.
Dodging won't save you. See, Padawan, I have focus.
I'm also kicking your ass. Yeah, he did a great job in all these. Like, he's a great actor, but I lost my opinion of Spacey. Oldman has flown under the radar. Oh, yeah, it's Stansfield. You mentioned Stansfield. Like, I was like, Stansfield. Oh, yeah. As in the professional, beyond amazing.
You have no right to Dathomir. No right to our magic.
And let's not forget as
Cal Kestis, you're not dead yet.
Commissioner Gordon. Spacey, just like, he's a chameleon. I've actually had, not Spacey, but Oldman, I've had to look up. Oh, and we forgot Fifth Element. We forgot goddamn Fifth Element. I don't even know how we forgot that one. I'm actually ashamed of myself for forgetting Fifth Element.
Dodging won't save.
Toss me one, BD.
He's always just out of range with that. I wonder if I can force push those back at him and mess with him.
That was nothing.
Will you stop doing that? But yeah, out of the actors, those are like the first ones that come to mind as just actors I deeply respect for their acting skill. On the personal level, there's a lot of other actors that I deeply respect. Because sometimes not because of the, because of like how close they came to losing their career because of choices, what they stood up for. One good example would be Finn.
It's like you said, Malikos. Dathomir will be your grave.
Yeah. Oh, that's a horrible death, and I agree with what you said, Whisper.
Let him lie in the dark with his secrets until death takes him.
She's kind of cute.
To rid Dathomir of that parasite.
I like that she doesn't look like have the whole I'm broken, mentally unstable look.
What are you really doing here, Cal Kestis?
The ones who built this tomb, the Zepho, they created an object called the Astrium. It opens a vault on a distant planet. Inside is a list of Force-sensitive children across the galaxy. But the Empire is looking for it too.
What Empire?
The Empire. The one bent on exterminating Force-sensitive so no one can stand against it?
Then it will come for Dathomir before long, as the war did. I will help you find this Astrium.
Once again, I've told you my opinion of Tom Cruise. Like, I know he's a good actor. He's phenomenal. Like, Tropic Thunder blew my effing mind when you're like, wait, that's Tom Cruise? I just don't like him as a person because of his time with the Church of Scientology. Like, that really makes it hard for me to look past that. I do apologize if that... Oh, okay. I do apologize if that makes me rather shallow in that regard. It's just... Yeah, she is. which way am I going? I'm going to pull up map and cheat. All right, so it is that way.
This place, it's
Horrifying.
God, I'm not the only one who thought she was pretty. Yeah, but as much as I hate giving compliments to EA because I think they dropped the ball and like really ruined things, I feel that this one they were like, you know what, our chips are down, we got to do this right, and they did, because this came after like how pissed off people were about Battlefront 2. So as much as I hate complaining about this, they did a great job.
It is real.
Baron, this could be the key to the next generation of Jedi.
And Dathomir Witches, possibly. But
I'm happy for you. And your Jedi. But nothing can bring back my people.
After the Purge, I was alone for a long time.
no, they're having a love couple
In
in
hiding.
this.
I was scared that they'd find out who I was, or what I was.
What changed?
A very good friend of mine told me to go out and find my place in the galaxy.
And you listened.
Well, no. But life has this funny way of forcing you on a path.
I have a feeling for that. We'll get to that in a second. Ah, I popped my
Here I
ankle.
am. Or at least expected.
A path forward. I will join you.
You will?
I've spent years waiting for a chance to avenge my sisters. I'm finished waiting. I wish to fight by your side.
I really do hope they do Fallen Order 2.
Night Sisters and Jedi do not travel together, but survivors. We adapt.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we do. What do you think, BD? I agree. My crew, they might take a little bit of convincing, though.
Then we'll convince them.
I love the voice actors did so good in this. Like her voice actor. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Okay, yeah. So my theory on that is, it has to be a little bit of them playing off your nostalgia to try and get you to play the game. So like the people who played the original Battlefront are like,
There's no way forward.
There is now.
Did you raise the ones before, too?
I did. I wanted to
they're
see
like,
how you
hey,
handle Malicos.
you played the original one. This one's gonna be just as good.
Congratulations.
Are you gonna help me with this?
Sure you can handle it.
There we go. I was stunned there for a second. So I think that's what they're going on. Now, if it's a direct continuation, like, yeah, that's fine. So it's like, Hitman, the games are still about Agent 47. And they still exist in the same universe. I'm cool with that. But Battlefront 2, they really could have named it something else. Battlefront 1 and 2, they could have, because they made people think, oh, it's going to be very, very similar to the original Battlefront 1 and 2. And they cut out a lot of the content in both of them that
This woman
players
is
really
trouble.
wanted.
Who is she?
Seer? Wait, how do you know about her?
I have seen your companions. Malicos wanted me to attack them, but they posed no threat.
Seer, well, she used to be a Jedi. It's a long story.
I would like to.
So that's my reason. Either it's the company trying to play on your nostalgia. Correct. They draw on So what makes someone a Darksider by traditional Jedi lore is somebody who doesn't who uses the Force, not lets the Force flow through them, but twists it. Sith, A Sith can be a good guy. Like, nothing stops a Sith from being a good guy. Arguably, Bane at times has been a good guy because he's killed more Sith than any Jedi ever has. I mean, he wiped out the Order at one point. The director of Blade Runner 2049 at least added the year to the title instead of cashing on the original. How come they don't, like, do the bet? Exactly. Like, they can say Hitman Origins. That's great. They can do Battlefront 501st. That would have been great, too. But they chose not to. Because the only problem with the 501st one is it implied that you're only playing as commandos. Why are these things still attacking me? Like, the person summoning them is my friend now. But whatever. Would imply that you can only play as either Commando, Republic, or Stormtroopers. But I would have been okay with that. I honestly would have. But those are good choices. Those would have been good choices. Once again, I think like EA saying Battlefront was them pulling on nostalgia, or Disney telling them, no, you're making a new Battlefront game. They had no choice in the matter. Both are very possible. That's just my feeling. Like, it's just my gut instinct on it. I do feel that makes me sound really cynical towards these companies. I wonder why I can go there. Hang on. Well, I just killed myself. Oh, no I didn't. Where am I going? I feel this is a recurring theme where I'm like, where am I going? Yeah, I went the wrong way. Let me go back up that rope then. He doesn't even move his hands and he just flies up that rope. Now right here, I wouldn't mind a fast travel system to get me back to the ship. Just because, like, if there's story reasons I have to walk back, sure. But right now, I'm just trying to leave. There's nothing. I don't think I'm being attacked unless I get near the exit and I get picked up by the Imperials. Or it could be that it just leaves the opportunity that the game could say that. I don't know. Once again, matter of opinion on that one. Bloodborne, they do straight up let you teleport. Oh, I can go this way. Well, maybe. Hang on. Let's see if I can make that jump. I doubt it, but let's see. It might just insta-kill. Yeah, there's a wall. There's an invisible wall. Alright. I hate those invisible walls. Damn you, Mr. Mime! Okay, can't go that way. Alright, I guess I gotta go back this way. Why is there no Google Maps in this? Turn right, and your destination will be on the left. So before I forget to ask this, I am going to make a selfish request. Oh, shortcut unlocked. Oh, and this is the door I was having trouble with earlier. Awesome. I do have a selfish request by anybody who's willing to do it. Please share my content. I figure that's pretty simple. Like, I have my YouTube videos, I have all that good stuff. I'd appreciate if you gave it a share, a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does help me. But I'm pretty sure everybody's heard that spiel by every YouTuber, so I'm not gonna beat a dead horse with that. Alright, I need to go back this way. I should have remembered that. Okay, I just went a little too far. That's it. Yeah, I need to go this way. Okay, so likes... okay, so likes and views. Well, there's actually a third content. If you actually watch my stuff, likes and watch time. I'm trying to get to 40,000 watch time. 4,000 hours of watch time. Once I hit that, admitter required, Magus. Once I reach that, I can become a YouTube affiliate and actually make money doing this stuff. Watch time also controls how the YouTube algorithm shows my stuff. Subscribing and hitting that little bell allows you to know when I release new stuff, when I go live, all that good stuff. And then shares just allows people who haven't seen my content before to go, hey, I like his content.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I'll be joining you.
See her? Reese? This is Marin.
She's a witch, isn't she?
A night sister. Your fear is unnecessary.
I couldn't have gotten the Astrium without her. We fought Malicos together. I trust her.
And we trust you. You will have to earn it.
So that's what helps me. Like for instance, my stream right here, the more likes, the more likely to pop on the main page. People go, oh, hey, guys playing Star Wars The Fallen Order. Something about a glow stick.
They like you.
So that's what that does for me. Because if I'm trying to make a real living off of being a content creator where I can...
I don't know what you're saying.
Then I need to do this. YouTube is the biggest one for it. There's probably others.
So next,
Twitch...
maybe...
Excuse me, hang on. So Twitch... I'm going to explain this using Twitch and YouTube.
Beautiful ship. It just keeps giving me a hard time.
Twitch has no discoverability. Unless you're one of the top 1% streamers, you don't end up on the front page. Unless you have 1,000 people already watching your stuff, you don't show up. So there's no real discoverability. However, that's where everybody, 70% of the community goes to watch streamers. YouTube does not have that streaming side. But YouTube is building towards that, which is why I moved to YouTube from Twitch. YouTube has discoverability. So if I stop this stream right now, you still have the 1,000+ videos I've done as a recording or as a live stream to watch. And so even when I'm not streaming, there's still content for you to find about me and like. I am considered disabled by the Navy because of mental problems, my bipolarism with depression, and a few physical issues. So I make enough that I can survive on my own. However, I would like to improve it to where I can actually improve and have a recording studio instead of like part of my living room and just like small stuff there. I'm slowly picking up doing editing for people too, which makes me a little bit more money.
Thank you. Hey, I hope you get in there and you find that hollow thing.
Holocron.
Are you sure it's something you should find?
What do you mean?
The children on that list. If you take them from their homes to train as Jedi, won't they be hunted like you?
It has to be kept out of the hands of the Empire.
It'll help us put an end to the Empire.
Oh, hey.
Yes, I was in the
thanks
United States
plans
Navy.
for arriving.
Oh, Grease.
Yeah.
I take my steak rare.
Huh? Okay. Now we're talking.
I like that look she gave him. Yes, I was in the United States Navy for a good few years. But the bipolarism with depression is what makes it where being a content creator is a lot easier for me because I make my own schedule for the most part. And if I have it, like this morning, my 1 p.m. stream was canceled because I knew that I joined willingly. There is no, as far as I know, there's no actual draft going on. But I joined willingly.
There's something weird about this place.
I felt I needed to not live the life that pretty much everyone else I grew up with would end up being, which is living within 20 miles of where I grew up and really not, and just working a 9-to-5 job, and I wanted to be different. So that's part of it. Also, there is a slight family tradition of serving. So, I joined willingly. I was in for about 4 or 5-ish years. That sums it up. I met, I made some great friends, like Mad Techie, who I count as a little brother. Sherrod, who, whatever sibling-related title they want to use. So,
I'm sensing something weird.
but I did leave
This
pretty
is gonna sound
damaged
strange,
for my time, not only
I think it's the
physically, but
astrium. The
a
closer
lot
we
of
get to the
self-hate
vault,
and the
the
chemical
stronger
imbalance in my
it feels.
brain just was made so much worse.
Careful, buddy. We still don't know how this thing works.
So that's that.
You live for this, huh?
I think this is where I'm supposed to
Find
go. I
something,
can't
buddy?
remember. Actually, you know what? I can look. Yeah, this is it. I went the right way. Woo! Oh, it literally just crawled me through. All right, what do I do? It says here. And this is just going to have me go through again into nothingness. Oh. That was weird. I was on the USS Fitzgerald for 3 years. I left as CTT-2, which is Petty Officer Second Class, E5. And I was damn good at my job. But because I was a fat sailor, that didn't effing matter.
Itself is built like a giant holocron. They're linked.
Which just pretty much built on my self-hate.
We're close. Let's check it out.
Only made it worse. And as the USS Fitzgerald was stationed in Japan, went underway quite a bit. Got to go to a lot of cool countries.
Our civilization to those who will follow. Despite our wisdom and technological achievement, we face extinction. Dogma blinded us to the path of balance, and gradually we allowed our pride to corrupt us. The greater control we sought.
Oh, that's what they look like.
We fell into ruin. I lead the remnants of my people into the great unknown, hoping that we will finally find peace.
I don't regret joining. No, you're fine. I'm open to damn near any question.
I shall teach them the ways of the Force.
When you joined, how did you feel? Did you regret joining? I don't
Physical
regret
preparation.
at all. And I probably would have made the same
Gather
mistakes.
round, everyone.
Master Kestis, do you think the Empire will
I was
find us?
accepting that I was risking my life and health. And was I content? There are a epic amount of politics and social attacks I received. Because once again, I was an overweight sailor, and that's the biggest sin in the Navy. Or in the military as a whole, if you're overweight. So because of that, no matter how good I was at my job, I was a horrible sailor. I would never be accepted.
The Inquisitors have found us.
And it's fine to ask these questions. Ask anything you want to know.
To the trenches!
If I have to be, like, analytical about it,
Protect yourself!
I'd like to believe I'm a bit more of a free thinker than the military wants. So when people are like, ooh, rah, we're doing a thing, I'm like, okay, cool story, bro. So I'm kind of seeing visions of what will happen if I do what I'm planning on doing. I should probably actually pay attention to this.
Target sighted. Help me, Master Kestis! Moving in.
Spread out. There will be others.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you have more than three or more people, there's always politics. And when I say politics, I don't mean like government politics or anything like that. What I'm talking about is actually social politics, where people were like, hey, you're not with this group, you don't socialize with this group, therefore you're not worth talking to, you're not worth helping.
Surrender now, and we may spare the youngest. That's right. On your knees.
I wonder if this is showing me what can happen or what my character fears will happen.
I'm scared.
Not gonna lie, this is kind of playing with my emotions here, which is what it's trying to do. Now I'm going to be on an Imperial Star Destroyer. Hang on, did I just... Yeah, I'm wearing an Imperial outfit. I don't like this. Oh, and a red lightsaber. I don't want this. I don't like this. So apparently, given time, they would crack me and I would become an Imperial, is what the vision is implying. But then again, all Star Wars stuff inevitably has this, so... I really would like a new Kyle Katarn game. Where, yes, you can give him a lightsaber, but I'd like the idea he used blasters. No, you're fine. Curious where you're at. But no, you're fine. So... I'm going to agree and disagree. Right now, America is going through a heavy period of evolution and transformation, which is always painful. Imagine working out and how your muscles feel. Right now, America is trying to identify what it actually is.
Feeling I'd see you here.
Oh? How uncharacteristically prescient of you. Here I thought your greatest virtue was your dogged persistence as you stumbled from one debacle to the next.
So that's what I think is going on right now.
A scant mercy. I wagered one meaningless
I'll wait until she finishes talking before I say it. Because I can give an easy example.
You think I'm gonna let you walk away with the holocron?
Of course not. We both have our pride. But yours has cost you the lives of all the Force-sensitive children on that list, as well as your own.
Like you said, Trilla, I'm persistent.
Alright, I'm going to quickly pause it to answer that. So, like for instance, right now, we took forever to condemn Israel bombing and killing over 100 civilians for no real reason. We took over a week, and we blocked a measure for the UN to condemn it and call for a ceasefire. And then, even while we finally say, hey, we want them to ceasefire, we're still selling arms to Israel so they can keep up the bombing. That is why I have issues with it. I think we can do better. I'm not saying America's history has not always been like this, but I'm saying we can do better because we have to do better. So I hope that answers the question. Anyway, on to the Star Wars fight. But if you want to ask more questions in that vein, feel free. I have no problem talking about it. Ow. I need to pay attention. You know, I should probably lock onto her, since she's my only target.
Oh, please. My work is
Oh,
done.
I looked away at the wrong time. But, and about, and I disagree with the main critics part, because a lot of people who are criticizing the way we're moving about right now understand history and are trying not to let us repeat it. So that's where I'm going to kind of disagree with you. Now, whether or not you feel the same way, that's up to you. I hope we can at least agree that things should be better. At least to some degree. Like, I have more than a few friends, even now, who feel that one of the things they like to talk about is say, oh, the Empire did nothing wrong. You're literally cheering for space Nazis. But they were the legal government. Yes, they were. That doesn't make what they did right. She interrupted my attack, which is annoying. Cutscene time. Didn't expect that, did she? Turned off my lightsaber. That's not her doing it.
Careful with that thing. It's been through hell. Don't go. We need to stick together.
Being forced to kill is bad. I agree.
No.
Oh, I like her old hair. I wish she still had that.
Circle back. Stay with the younglings, Trilla. May the Force be with you.
Master, don't leave us.
Trilla, what's going to happen?
It's okay.
Just checking my alerts.
It's okay.
All right, cool. Trilla being tortured. He cheered on Putin in North Korea. That's part of my issue. He said he fell in love with Kim Jong-un. He put children in cages. He did nothing as people died of COVID and went and borderline homeless. And he's been nothing but a petulant child. Even now, acting like one. And then he cheered on people who were like the Unite the Right rallies and said they were good people. I got issue with that. Now, did we do good stuff in World War II? Yeah, we came to the aid of people. That's not an issue. That's not the issue. I feel we could have done definitely a hell of a lot better at all of those things. And once again, we don't have to agree on this. I'm not going... Like, unless you put on there and say something like, Hitler did nothing wrong, me and you can disagree. I'm not going to care. But unless you said something like that, I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't care. Like, I don't care what you think anymore. Unless you say it to be ironic, and then I'm going to like, hey, please don't. That's not something to joke about. So I apologize if this is crossing a line or way too serious for you. That's just how I feel on some of this. There's just lines of stormtroopers.
Get in here. I got this.
You're right, there are countries who are doing far worse than us. My problem with it comes in at a very specific point. We say we're the leading nation of democracy and freedom, while at the same time doing exact opposite or installing dictators after overthrowing their democracy. What bothers me is we act like we're the beacon on the hill, but we're effing hypocrites a lot of times. That's where the issue comes in, really. I really need to avoid. Just go. So when I criticize things that the government does, I criticize it because I think I say how we can do better, and I have videos giving an example of that. We don't need to be the military of the world. We don't need to involve ourselves in everything worldwide. Yes, straight up. In fact, there's a story of when Star Wars Saga Edition was first dropped. They were demoing it somewhere in Vegas. I can't remember where, but they were demoing it somewhere in Vegas. And there was this old French couple who were on vacation, and they end up showing up there. And they play a campaign as commandos. Like, I don't want to be a Jedi. I don't know what the hell a Jedi is. They'd never seen Star Wars before. And when asked about, asking what the imperials were, they described them and they said, oh, they're space Nazis. Like, straight up without hesitation. Which is, okay, you're like, whatever. And then, after they played the game, and they did a really good job, they were using legitimate tactics and all that good stuff. But after they played the game, the woman turns to the man and says, this reminds me of Paris during World War II. The couple were Law Resistance members. Now, what they did is up in the air, but the fact that Law Resistance members straight up said, hey, the Empire is based off of Nazis, and then they took it to the next level with the First Order, so take that as you will. Oh, I'm just backtracking now. Something down there. Oh, I missed that jump. Hang on. I can do this. I can do this. No, I can't. So 100%. And I think even George Lucas has admitted it at some point. Ah, I fell. I'm going to try one more time. If this doesn't work, I'm going to give up. Can I not? All right, that was my one more try. No. No, the First Order did a great... Like, they were meant to be villains with very little explanation. And since the Empire was already based off of Nazis, what better way to continue that tradition? Now, I would have handled a lot of other things differently. Like, the main villain didn't need to be Kylo Ren. It could have very easily had been Kip Duran, if you want to go with the old school lore. It was pretty much the first apprentice, second apprentice of Luke Skywalker to fall to the dark side. And that way they could have left it open a lot more with the other apprentices.
Seer.
And then the whole redemption arc would have been cool.
Between you and Trilla, what you both went through.
Yeah, we're damn close to the end, so I'm going to be playing this till finish. So anybody who's just lurking, I appreciate you being here. Anybody who's been talking to me, like Whisper, I appreciate it. By the way, you keep saying, where are you from? Like, you don't have to tell me exactly where, but like, what part of the world you in?
I don't know where she's taking it.
Yes, 100%. Mind you, I can understand it in one regard. He used to be the big honcho, and then Kylo Ren was being a big baby, so he kind of wanted to overthrow them and be the big honcho again. So that made sense.
Next is the cost of all of my mistakes.
I wish she still had her hair.
Are in the past, and it's all of our responsibility, and it's about what we do next that's important. You taught me that, Seer.
I wonder if we're going to have like a Force moment where she just unlocks her Force powers and goes psychotic. Oh, she doesn't have her lightsaber anymore, so.
There's a fortress where they take Jedi, where the Inquisitors come from. It's a place of torture. It's the place I escaped. I just never thought I'd be going back there.
We're going to Mustafar.
Won't be going alone. You'll have a friend with you.
But if they were going to do that with that character, I think they should have explained it better.
No. I'll have a Jedi with me.
Or is she going to use her old apprentice's lightsaber? That's what it looks like. Yes, very much so. You're 100% right. Adam. Oh, nice. I'm jealous. I want to visit Switzerland at some point. Hell, I want to visit Europe in general.
By the right of the Council, by the will of the Force, Cal Kestis.
You are.
Rise, Jedi Knight.
She was a master, so she has the right to do that. And she's the last master so far, so. Without Obi-Wan and Yoda being counted.
So are you.
Cool, little jealous. It's kind of cool. Alright, so this is the end, effectively. We're going to be going to Mustafar, and we're going to get to see some really cool people.
Quiet. Too quiet.
Not a fan of nature, Grease? Hang on.
Yeah, I'm just going to hit up this save point. Okay, I got it. There we go. But thank you for answering that. I was rather kind of curious. Oh no, it's I like the idea of visiting other countries. I was stationed in Japan and I loved their culture. If it wasn't for I feel having a voice here and fighting here, because I do go to BLM protests and stuff.
Progress, Cal. I'm glad you're with us.
Oh, I gotta tell where to go first. If it wasn't for that, I probably would go to Japan. Oh, if that's where you want to go, like, there are Nur. Oh, it's Nur, not Mustafar.
You know, you never told me how you became a Jedi.
The only problem is make sure you have a trade skill that'll make you money, because you can't actually live in New York, at least not really, without either a couple roommates or a really good job, because the pay there is horrible. Mind you, most of America is horrible. There's no real unions, and the minimum wage is garbage.
They're Jedi sent to find and retrieve young Force sensitives, like the ones on that holocron. I was.
Oh, whoa! You know what this means?
I didn't discover Cal, if that's what you're thinking.
No, it means I'm a seeker too.
I guess so.
Yeah, Seeker Grease. Get
Come
over
on.
here, kid. We're about
Cool.
to land.
America does have its beautiful parts, and it has its horrible history, and it has its good history. I can fully admit that. And England has horrible history and good history. It's all over.
With the defenses they got,
My problem with
our
what
usual
America does
tricks
is
just
we
aren't gonna
ignore the
cut it.
bad and
I can help.
sugarcoat it.
A ritual. It will hide the ship. I hope.
A ritual.
She has a knack for this kind of stuff.
Wait, wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, what is this going to require?
A sacrifice. One of your arms will do nicely.
Wait, what?
Don't be so serious. Join me up front.
I love that she, without missing a beat, plays on his fear.
Sisters.
I really hope this doesn't kill her. I like to see her if they do a
lend me your
sequel.
strength. Sisters, mother, lend me your strength.
Now, it is entirely possible.
Whatever she's doing, it's working.
What do you think the odds are?
Yeah.
My money's on you, kid.
And he has bad luck betting.
Let's go.
I live out in Portland, which is on the opposite side of the country. Otherwise, I'd be like, hey, you know, we can figure something out.
Inside, I'll engage their defense level, and then sabotage their sensors so the Mantis can extract us. You find the holocron.
Shall we stick together?
Yeah, potentially, but she never dived into her Dathomir side. She mostly stuck to being a
Whatever happens in there, whatever you see.
A loose
Don't worry about me.
Jedi.
Just get it and get out.
Close in on the fortress.
It's time.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're 100% not wrong. Now, here's my question for you, Whisper. I have an answer for myself. Is Star Wars sci-fi or fantasy? Anybody else can answer this too. I'm just Cool Walker, you're banned because you've heard me rant this. Okay, you're not actually banned. I can't actually ban you, Cool Walker. That's a valid answer, Rushman, but I still feel you're I disagree. Let's leave it at that. I disagree. Gothic, once again, I'm going to disagree, and I'll explain why in a minute. I already said, I said never mind, I actually can't, because I don't believe in that shit. I feel like, I can't remember her name right now. She's gonna turn it, she's gonna do the Obi-Wan thing and sacrifice herself. Exactly. Whisper nailed it to me. That's my feeling on it. Because Star Trek is sci-fi, because a lot of the story is built around the science side of it. Therefore, it is sci-fi. Come on, let me do it. Oh, it's not letting me do the split saber for some reason.
All melee units down.
Cal, you there?
Yeah.
That makes sense. You can justify that.
I've located the holocron. Sending you the location now.
Got it. We're on the move.
You can make that argument. To me, there are two separate cultures because you have fiction, which is anything that's obviously not true, and then you have science fiction. But fantasy, it gets kind of mind you. Arguably, you can say either one, purely because. Ow. Hang on, let me focus on getting rid of these guys. What has been described, the definition of what's fantasy has changed over the years. Because fantasy originally before Tolkien was basically all about like the Iliad and the Odyssey, where they were just like really cool seafaring adventures. And then J.R.R. Tolkien didn't like that. He decided that literature needed a European version of it. So he did. He designed it himself.
Back up, I've got this. Moving back.
So science fiction could be the new version of fantasy. Arguably, so you could arguably you could be right. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see that in an argument. I'm saying so. What you're saying the equivalent of is, ocean is a body of water, but not all bodies of water are an ocean.
The Empire created the Inquisitors.
So that can be a valid argument.
Turn Trilla to the dark side. Let's tear it down, BD1.
Break's over. Hit him already. Hit the Jedi. None of us.
There, I'm down to just the droid. I'm not going to even bother reprogramming him. So that's a very valid thought process with that.
Any ideas?
Cal, look for a control room. I've got a plan.
I think I'm standing in one. This needs power.
Can I not walk with it? Because it was there a second ago. Oh, do I have to pull the whole top mechanism? Yeah, I do. There we go. That was a little too simple. Now let's try.
Whoa, see that, BD? Well, that did something. Let's check it out.
Fair example, because like seven is very much a cerebral horror.
We'll meet up inside. Good luck.
Got it.
Mind you, once again, there's several different subgenres to horror because of that. So you have like cerebral horrors, like I said, body horrors, stuff like that.
That section looks pretty weak.
Can I go in the water? All right, I can. But I can't jump out. Can I dive? I can. Cool. What's down there? What's actually down there? Hang on. And then there's one more type of horror. There's the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie horror.
Ready for a swim, BD? Hang on.
Because you can't forget that kind of horror. I'm surprised we didn't go to Mustafar, because I've been ruined about who's gonna show up. There was a YouTube video that said, "Hey, this is what happens at this point," or not at what point, just that this person. Oh, I have to go outside. Okay, this person makes an appearance. So, ignoring the, yeah, I have a rebreather. That's good and all. We're going to talk about the fact that water pressure's not killing me. That makes sense. My lightsaber does not, but there's depends on the lightsaber. Some lightsabers are built to be able to function underwater, but not all of them. Because, like, Kit Fisto, who could breathe underwater, he had one that was designed to function that way. Wow, it looks like I killed a lot of people.
What'd you find, buddy?
But yeah, to answer your question, Rush, yes. They can, just comes down to the design. Some are designed to be able to do it, some are not. I don't know what the real design difference, how it does the difference, but they can. So if you're a Mon Cal, for instance, or a Quarian, I think Quarians can breathe underwater, then yeah, you might design one that can function underwater. But if you're like a Wookiee, there's no real point. You're probably not going to fight underwater too often. Now, I could have done some farming to get my skill points maxed out and have learned everything, but nah.
Break's over. Back up, I've got this. Converge on the target. He's damaged. Find an opening.
It's like the dojo at the Jedi Temple. Wrong. Corrupted.
No. I grew up in the woods and I did a lot of swimming, and I also, because of my my body fat percentage, I would say, I float extremely well, so that was never an issue for me.
Door? Meet PD.
Excellent. Intruder. Kill the Jedi. I won't falter. This victory.
You know that those group of people who all right, come here, you. There, flamethrower guy's gone. Hi, we're masters of this staff, the electro staff saber, and I can push you off. There we go. Nah, I'm not gonna have BB take it over. No, Cole would not have been here. Want to know why? Well, actually, no, they do train Sith Inquisitors here. Never mind. So yeah, Cole would have been here at some point, or somewhere similar. Well, Star Wars Saga is a tabletop game, and there's always been a form of electrical baton as a weapon.
Is that what? PD, stim!
You guys are causing me way too much annoyance.
Here, buddy.
Yeah, they weren't in the original trilogy because they never bothered showing them because there wasn't a lot of stunning people. But they were in the prequels because you see the bodyguard ones using the electro staffs. And then there's always been stun sabers because the Jedi Order used them forever for training purposes.
I'm in bad shape, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
Eddie Izzard is awesome. I love his work. She goes by her now. Never mind. I love her work. I'm sorry. Like I just remembered that she recently said she prefers female pronouns. I'm gonna have to save up for that. Yeah, but that's when Legends started officially saying that stun batons are a thing.
That's how you do it.
Jedi, he's in the interrogation wing. The Empire will always find you.
You know what? I'm gonna work on the blaster people first.
Firing on the enemy.
Because they do the work mostly for me. Too bad you can't saber throw. Oh, that was a good one. That was a really good one. Damn. Got him. Damn. Smashing that square button.
Okay, then. Shoot him down.
I can't pull him. Alright, where do I go from here? Oh, down and around. Okay, got it. It's possible, but he's got to actually do a mea culpa. Hi, so that's... He's got to do a real mea culpa, which is where you come out and say, "Hey, I messed up. I'm sorry, and I will make amends for it."
Cal, I'm near your position, but still behind a blast door. Look for a console nearby.
If all he does is say, "Hey, whatever," you know, doesn't and try to make amends for it, he'll never be forgiven. Oh, she's being awesome. This looks familiar, actually. Am I the only one who's feeling a similarity between what she's doing and what his master did?
Impressive. How you holding up?
Don't worry about me. We have a job to do. Still.
And yeah, we'll talk.
it feels good
Can I get a
to
general
tear this
sense of what the
place
topic is? Because saying, "Hey, we
This is
need to
where
talk,"
they kept us.
usually makes my
I
heart
wish
rate
there
take
was
up.
someone left to save.
I'm sorry we had to come back here.
So am I. But we didn't really have a choice, did we?
I understand. Let's keep moving.
Yes. Let's get this over with.
We are very
Sign
almost
of trail.
there.
No. Not yet. The holocron is being kept in the interrogation chamber.
Oh, that's a good stretch.
I'm opening the path to the holocron. Get to the holocron. I'll divert reinforcements and join you as soon as I can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can help with that.
Looks like a turbo lift. Might be our ticket out of here.
I feel like we're about to have a super dramatic final fight. Or we have to run from somebody very scary. Or both. Both are possible.
Getting close. BD1. Thanks for being my friend.
Oh, he's so cute.
Never seen anything like this. Advanced, even for the Empire.
Alright, what do I do? There seems to be some form of bridge controls. Oh, there we go. Like, the only thing that's missing is a bunch of health things and ammo on the ground, but this game doesn't have that. I was going to save up for that other thing, but I feel like this is about to be the final confrontation between me and the first sister. Oh wait, hang on, Mike. He was trying to scan something.
We broke them, beat them down, and turned them to the dark side.
Oh no. Oh no, it's not what I thought it was. This is the chamber.
You really think we can do this? Always possible.
Yep, there she is. Oh, she got a new lightsaber already. Or she killed her master and took her old one back. One or the other. Oh, she's going by her name now, not even first sister. You can't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me.
You'll pay dearly for that.
Damn, I was hoping to break her guard before she finished that. Her guard's going back up, unfortunately. Oh, she went red just as the saber went down.
This is the end, Padawan.
Stim!
She is wrecking me. Yes, this is definitely the final version of her.
You can't escape.
I'll check what chat is saying after this fight. Or when I die, whichever happens first.
Suffer as I have.
What am I supposed to do? Because there was no avoiding that. There was no avoiding that! Alright. Oh, no one said anything? Okay. Don't know what that was. Alright, round 2. Oh, I don't even have to hack it again. She hit me and I hit her, so I got my...
You can't win.
Hey, BD.
Alright, if I can keep this up, I will probably win by attrition. Nice try. I forced slower and she was still railing on me.
Know your place. You won't be standing much longer.
Ow.
Get back here.
Surge fall campaign.
Such poor aim.
You'll have to explain that one. Where you can't win. Oh, here we go. Cutscene.
I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late.
Oh, possibly. We'll find out someday.
I'm stronger now because of the pain. I knew you'd come back for this.
Mind you, when I first started playing Surge, the first time I played a Souls-like game, so I've learned a lot since then.
You'll never make it out of this place.
Oh yeah, that montage was awesome. Ha! You missed! Oh. Well, I'm dead now. And she drained the force out of me.
Help me, BD.
What a meanie poo.
Real in agony.
Hey, BD.
I really know how to... There's nothing I can do when she does that.
You'll pay dearly for that.
Hopefully this gives me a decent open. Knocked her on her butt. I'm not out of this yet. Ow, that was cheating.
Stop moving.
No.
As I have.
Almost there. Got her. Possible.
Cal!
I have the holocron.
I need to do this. It's over, Trilla.
Nothing is ever truly over.
This fight is over. I know the darkness that is eating you up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not. I know the choices that I made took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed you. And I am so very sorry.
So I imagine at times she was also gorgeous, but the psycho bitch in her eyes really makes me not like her. And here's where our character gets
I've
stabbed.
carried so much hate for you.
Oh boy. We know that voice. Well, my heart rate went up.
That doesn't look good.
It isn't. It's him.
Bye, Trilla. You can see in her eyes she's trying to calculate what to do.
Avenge us.
See, even that didn't cut off her head or anything. That's annoying. Like nothing.
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
I have next to no health left. I'm just gonna run. Nope. Can't even do that.
Give up.
I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do. And that's why Vader is so effing scary.
Look out!
I stub my toe and die. I need, like...
Triple lift. Let's go.
This game is doing a phenomenal job of showing you why Vader is so scary. Damn it, I made it and they... Yeah, do not mess with that guy. Please tell me I don't have to fight Trillo again. It's just run from Vader. Oh, actually, I'm going to show you guys this. Hang on. This is what's something I've been warned about. Hang on. If he catches you, you just die. You just die. That is Darth Vader. Like, the movies kind of give you a hint of how dangerous he is, but you see him compared to, like, Luke Skywalker, who's on the same level. This is when Cal found out he's an NPC. Or Cal found out he ain't nothing. Like, there's compilation videos you can find of people trying to beat Darth Vader. You can't. Not only does he have no health bar, but anything you do, he insta-kills you.
Come on. Edie, stay back.
Nope, not that. Okay, I'm going up. No, this is not. This is a Souls-like game. Mind you, it's easier than most Souls-like game, but it's a Souls-like game. It is brutal to you. You're not some Jedi who can just throw around stormtroopers. You are somebody who has to fight them.
I think we lost him.
Incidentally, Friday will be the first day I play Force Unleashed, as of right now.
Seer, I won't fail you.
Kid, you read me? They're not responding.
They will. I am certain of it.
Grease, I'm here. Heading towards the surface. Be ready. I have the holocron. Seer, she didn't make it, Grease.
Get out of there, Cal. Keep moving.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is what happens when you fight a Degem So Master. Oh, there goes BD. Oh, Cal landed a hit on Vader. Very few Jedi can even say that.
Surrender the holocron.
I'll never give it to you.
We shall see.
Oh, she back.
I won't let you take those children.
I would love to if she called him Anakin just then, just to piss him off.
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that.
She made him kneel?
Yes. Strong with the dark side.
Seer.
I can feel it inside of her.
Seer. Seer. Hey, listen to me. Still have a choice.
It's goddamn Vader. Yeah, Vader doesn't handle water very well. Mechanical body and heavy as hell. Now, there is talk of doing a sequel of this game, and I would be all for it. My only problem is we know inevitably Cal fails, because the Order doesn't get reborn under him, it gets reborn under... Oh, there she is. Your new BFF.
Hey. Hey, kid.
Oh.
Cal.
See her.
She's all right. She's all right.
Yeah, you too.
You did it.
Beatty did the most ballsy thing in existence. He attacked Vader.
We did.
Careful.
Where are they?
Well, they're out there. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
I'm glad you're okay.
Didn't wash off her makeup. Assuming that's makeup.
This one wouldn't leave your side.
Quite literally. Yes. That's probably why he didn't talk much. Mind you, there's a lot of voice mods you can do these days to emulate James Earl Jones' amazing performance.
Hey.
So now what?
Well, Captain, this is the end of my charter. Your contract has been fulfilled. Thank you, Grease.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, kid
Good
kinda
point.
looks up to me.
What about that?
We use it to rebuild the Jedi Order.
The next generation of Jedi.
The Empire will be after him. Just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us.
I feel like that's more of a Datacron because there's no Sentinel talking through it.
Their destiny should be trusted to the Force.
You're 100% right, Gothic, on that one.
So where to now?
That was a good call. That was a very good call. All right, so let's talk about a post synopsis on this. The game is a lot of fun. The game is good. They didn't make you a badass in the Force. Your character is still a Jedi, so still able to do Jedi things, and it was not a nobody. But at the same time, they didn't make you Starkiller. They didn't make you Luke Skywalker. They didn't make you Vader. So you actually had to fight. You actually had to learn your controls and do things. So this game is legitimately good. You can find it on Epic, you can find it on PlayStation, you can probably find it on Xbox, and you can probably find it on Steam. Ultimately, you're going to have to go through Origins because Origins an asshole. If you can pick it up, if you're good with Souls-like games, I highly recommend this. This is one of the few times you're going to hear me compliment EA. They knocked this one out of the park, which they proved they can make good games when they want to. But so Friday I will be doing Force Unleashed. Friday I will be doing Force Unleashed unless I have technical issues with it, starting at noon Pacific Standard Time. And then 5 p.m. my time, I will be doing my Star Wars campaign, Cyberpunk Corellia. It'll probably be the last session for a little bit because we'll be finishing the first arc. I will confer with my the other players to see what we're going to do for the second arc. What they want to do. Is there any last questions about the game or about Star Wars in general anybody wants to hit me with before we call this one? Give y'all a couple minutes. While that's going on, I'm going to check something on my side so I can answer a few questions. Hang on, I got messaged. No, just this. Go ahead, Gothic. I'm just stalling right now, giving everybody a chance to ask their questions while you guys enjoy the credits. For those who want to know, right now on Epic Games, Fallen Order is $40. On Steam, it's probably still $40 as well because they're going by the come on, I can spell. Yeah, it's also $40. So the game's currently $40. Jedi Outcast? Yes. I intend to. I 100% intend to. The only reason that's not the next game is because I wanted to get Force Unleashed done. There's a secret game that's going to be the next one, and the one after that, which is also pretty short, and then it's going to be Force Unleashed 2. Once that's out of the way, I probably will do the whole Jedi Outcast series. Let me show you guys this. Let me collapse these so you don't have to see what I have installed versus what I don't. So there you go. You guys should be able to see this. This is all the Star Wars games I have. I do have Jedi Outcast 2. I do have Dark Forces 2. I have all of them. Pretty much every Star Wars game that's been released, I have. Now, the only reason I'm not doing Dark Forces is because it boots into messy DOS and it's really hard to play. So I'm not going to be doing that. If I can find a workaround, which I probably will, then I will. Which I might be able to do it through a PlayStation emulator. My cat's attacking my chair. So will I tackle these? Yes. Now, whether or not I do Old Republic or Old Republic 2 is entirely up to you guys. So that I hope. Any other questions? You got about a couple minutes to speak up. So I'm not gonna lie, I gotta run to the bathroom. Bueller. Alright. It looks like I'm gonna be able to call it here. I appreciate everybody for being here, and I'll see y'all in the next one, alright?